ARMY, get ready. BTS's Jungkook surprised everyone again with his unexpected appearance on Weverse. Even HYBE was shocked. What exactly happened? BTS's Jungkook's appearance on Weverse Live recently became one of the most sensational moments among ARMY and the K-pop industry. Without any prior announcement or warning, Jungkook suddenly started a live broadcast on the platform. Not only were fans surprised, but HYBE, the big agency that houses BTS, also did not expect this sudden action. According to several internal sources, there was no official schedule for Jungkook's live broadcast that day. However, Jungkook still decided to greet ARMY spontaneously. In the broadcast, Jungkook looked relaxed and shared stories about his recent activities. He also sang several songs live, which immediately became trending topics on various social media platforms. The response from ARMY was extraordinary. They filled the comments column with messages of love and support, while some of them admitted that they almost didn't have time to join because of the sudden announcement. On the other hand, HYBE seemed to have to work extra hard to manage this sudden enthusiasm. Some agency representatives even said that Jungkook had full creative freedom to interact with fans, but they were completely unaware of the broadcast plan. This moment shows how Jungkook's relationship with ARMY remains strong and personal despite being under a big agency like HYBE. Many fans feel that spontaneous interactions like this make them feel closer to their idol. In addition, this incident also proves that Jungkook has a big influence in the entertainment world, where his every move is always in the spotlight. The live broadcast lasted about an hour, but its impact was much greater. Such as #JungkookLiveWeverse and #BTSJungkook immediately topped Twitter's global trending. In fact, several international media outlets also reported on the moment, highlighting how Jungkook managed to create a stir with just a simple action. At the end of the broadcast, Jungkook expressed his gratitude to ARMY who have always supported him. He also gave a little hint about the project he is working on, which made fans even more curious. After the broadcast ended, HYBE released a short statement saying that they were happy to see the positive interaction between Jungkook and fans, although they did not have any details about the broadcast plan. This spontaneous interaction once again confirms Jungkook's position as one of the most influential stars of his generation. Fans are now increasingly looking forward to what Jungkook will do next, both as a member of BTS and in his solo activities. Amazing! After the surprising Weverse Live event, many are wondering if this is part of BTS's grand strategy or Jungkook himself in creating a more personal relationship with fans. Many speculations have emerged, especially regarding the possibility that Jungkook is planning something bigger for ARMY. Some fans even speculate that his sudden appearance on the live could be a sign that Jungkook is preparing to release his solo work, a move that fans have long been waiting for. As the youngest member of BTS, Jungkook has always been the center of attention, both with his extraordinary vocal abilities and other artistic talents. However, even though he often performs with BTS, he is also known to have a strong desire to explore a solo career. His sudden appearance on Weverse could be a sign that he is gathering ideas and planning something bigger for his fans. Many also associate this live broadcast with Jungkook's extraordinary popularity, which is not only limited to South Korea but also worldwide. As a global idol, every step he takes always attracts the attention of international media. On the other hand, Jungkook's presence on Weverse Live also shows that he still has a strong closeness to his fans, even though he is at the peak of his fame. He not only wants to be a star on stage, but also stay connected with the people who have supported him since the beginning. HYBE, although surprised by the incident, also cannot turn a blind eye to the positive impact it has had. In recent years, the agency has tried to give its artists more freedom to interact directly with fans, especially through platforms like Weverse. This proves that even though BTS is already on the path to great international success, they still care deeply about their loyal fanbase. However, even though this incident seems spontaneous, fans cannot ignore the fact that everything BTS does, including Jungkook, is always carefully considered. There may be a long-term plan behind this sudden live broadcast. Many hope that this is part of the preparation for a big comeback, either as a group or a solo project involving Jungkook. This commotion certainly has a big impact on fans. In addition to the trending hashtag on Twitter, other social media platforms were also filled with reactions from ARMY, who felt very lucky to be able to experience direct interaction with Jungkook without any prior warning. All of this reminds us that even though technology and social media are increasingly developing, the closeness between idols and fans remains something very valuable, even in this fast-paced digital era. After the incident, many are waiting for Jungkook's next step. Will this be the beginning of a more intense solo journey? Or maybe this is just a small step in the midst of BTS's ever-growing journey? One thing is for sure, Jungkook has succeeded in proving that even though he is a big star, he still has a deep connection with his fans who always support him. With this step, Jungkook ensures that his journey with ARMY is not over, and has just begun. After the surprising Weverse Live incident, ARMY is even more curious about Jungkook and BTS's next steps. A few days after the broadcast, speculation about the possibility of Jungkook releasing solo music has grown stronger. Many fans hope that his appearance on Weverse is a sign that he is preparing new work, which may be a big surprise for the K-pop world. Not only that, some music industry observers have also begun to predict that Jungkook might release a solo album as part of a larger project involving all BTS members. Given that BTS is already on the path to exploring more personal projects, many see Jungkook's appearance on Weverse as the first step towards his more formal solo debut. This further strengthens the suspicion that Jungkook might follow in the footsteps of his colleagues, such as J-Hope and Jin, who have successfully released their solo works. For HYBE, although they were surprised by Jungkook's sudden action on Weverse, they also realized that this was an opportunity to further strengthen the closeness between BTS and their fans. Platforms like Weverse are indeed designed to create a more interactive space between idols and fans. Jungkook's spontaneous presence on this platform clearly shows that even though BTS is at the peak of world success, they still want to maintain their closeness with ARMY. However, Jungkook's success on Weverse Live also attracted attention from other parties in the entertainment industry. Several large companies began to consider working with Jungkook on various projects outside of music, such as advertisements or collaborations with international brands. His skyrocketing popularity has made many parties interested in collaborating with him, not only in the music world, but also in other sectors that can expand his reach. For BTS, especially Jungkook, this moment further shows that their success does not only come from music alone, but also from their closeness to the fans who always support them endlessly. Such spontaneous actions will further strengthen the relationship, making ARMY feel closer to their idols. All eyes are now on Jungkook, hoping that he will continue to bring new surprises that will enrich BTS's journey, both as a group and as individuals.